Rock news for Friday, March the 14th. Here's your update. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers guitarist Mike Campbell, well, he's set to release his new memoir. It's called Heartbreaker, and it drops on the 18th. In a new Guitar Player interview, he opens up about his relationship with Petty, discusses the rocker's 2017 death. Petty died of an accidental drug overdose, if you might recall. And he had been self-medicating to deal with the pain that he was suffering from his hip problems. Campbell says he never confronted Petty about his drug use because that wasn't the type of relationship that they had. Saying with Tom, it was like your private life is yours and mine is mine. I can see what you're doing, but out of respect for you, I'll trust you'll do the right thing. If you need me, call me. He says he doesn't think that confronting Petty would have done anything anyway, explaining the thrill with Tom was, you could say that and he would just look at you like, but I'm Tom Petty. I'm going to do whatever the heck I want. Get out of my face. Campbell says he doesn't torture himself over what he could have possibly done to save Petty, noting my conscience is clear because Tom knew that I knew. And Tom knew that I wasn't forcing him or getting in his face about it. We had this invisible understanding, and I didn't have to confront him for him to know how I felt about it. He said, so I have no second thoughts about it. I don't beat myself up like that. Campbell's Heartbreakers bandmate Howie Epstein died of a drug overdose in 2003, a year after he was kicked out of the band for substance issues. Campbell says of his late bandmates, I miss them, but I did all I could. Little Feat dropping another new album in May. The group will release the album called Strike Up the Band on May the 9th, and it's got the new single, apparently might be out right now, Too High to Cut My Hair, written by Fred Tackett. Too High to Cut My Hair is based on a true story where Fred and his wife Patricia were in a hotel room in New Orleans. Little Feat's Bill Payne shared the story. Fred had asked him for a trim, but decided that she was too high to cut his hair, and then he thought, oh my God, what a title for a song. Yeah, it's people love the humor in our records, a cherished entree to those when they find it. So I'm happy this song displays that humor and in full. The band brings that same sense of humor to the video for the song, which stars Lily Winwood, the daughter of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Steve Winwood, as a drunk hairdresser who fails at giving each member of the band a haircut. And Too High, I can't even say it, Too High to Cut My Hair, apparently it is available right now. Strike Up the Band is a follow-up to Little Feat's 2024 album, Sam's Place, which was their first new album in 12 years. And today, melodic rockers Giant are excited to announce the upcoming release of their new album, Stand and Deliver, out on May 16th via Frontiers Music SRL. To coincide with the announcement, the band shares their first single called Hold the Night from that album. Drummer and founder David Huff expressed his excitement for the new album, saying, making Giant records has always been our passion. Thanks to everyone at Frontiers, we can make our dreams happen. I know it's a bit of a different lineup, but whoever is in the lineup, the legacy of Giant, well, it lives on. And one last mention, Cyndi Lauper celebrating this morning a new Spotify milestone with one of her songs. It was Time After Time, and it's just joined the Spotify Billions Club. Released in March 1984, Time After Time was written by Cyndi and Rob Hyman, and it appeared on Leaper's debut album, She's So Unusual, and became her first number one single. The tune was nominated for a Grammy and for Song of the Year, so she's done pretty well with that track. And that's your update for today on Rock News. You can find these classic rock news updates now on TikTok, YouTube, and the ClassX Radio Facebook page, as well as X, Gab, and Truth Social. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and follow to discover classic rock deep tracks. All the B-sides at ClassXRadio.com. And if you want to listen live, just search ClassX Radio on your TuneIn app. And also our mobile app is on your app store. You can search for that the same way. ClassX Radio. We are rock and roll radio for Gen Xers and Boomers. And we will see you next time.